G'day everyone, Abyssal Goats here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I was going to give you my top 10 spell ruler ranked videos today, but unfortunately my computer decided no and deleted about half an hour of footage, so that every kind of ruler video will be out tomorrow, hopefully. So today I thought I'd show you the deck I'll be playing at my shop's OTS event on Saturday, Runick Generator. Now, you've seen both of these decks on my channel before, but I wanted to just show you the decks combined with all the lore. Because if those don't know, the Runick cards and the Generator cards share the same universe, they've got some characters in the same art, etc, etc. So yeah, let's take a look, shall we? One copy of the Sprite, one Hierarchia and two Heralds for the Fairy engine. I'm playing this over the Invoked engine because it's a small package, so I can play more Runick cards. Herald on normal summon can send a fairy from deck or extra to the grave to put its level. So usually we send Hierarchia here. This will then be, when it's in the graveyard, I contribute a monster to bring it out, so we contribute the Herald. We've contributed, we'll summon this, and that is a 1-card Baron de Fleur. That's where we play this. Next we have triple Vala and triple Lofter for the best generators in the deck. These are the two you can bring out without the field spell, because Vala can be summoned by pitching a generator and then she summons one back from the graveyard, so 1-card XC usually, and Lopter is a lone fire blossom for any generator that can also give them all a 1000-point buff during your opponent's turn, so the tokens aren't easily run over. For the other generators, we have one Utgarda, one Mardell, two Ha, and a Hela. Hela is the monster reborn for the archetype. Ha is a omni-negate and can take out of the opponent's hand when they search, so it's basically probably the best in the archetype. Mardell is a searcher, she's another copy of the field spell in this build, since it's essentially another terraforming, and Utgarda is my favourite in the bunch because he can banish any card, so he can deal with traumatic field spells, he can get around and change destruction effects. He's really good. Next in the generators, we have 3 World Legacy Monstrosity. This quick play can either summon a level 9 from your hand if a generator is bricked in your hand, or if you've got a generator on board, you can target it and summon 2 level 9s with different types of attributes from your deck. So this card either unbricks your hand or it gives you a massive plus in terms of combo extension. And of course, the bread and butter of the deck, 3 Boss Stage. This card, when your opponent draws, summons a boss from the deck, and if your opponent's turn, then gives you 4 tokens that you can use their effects. Also, this effect only has soft ones per turn, the first effect, so if you can get multiple of these out in a turn, you can summon multiple bosses. Now, we don't have much ways to in this build, because we aren't playing any of the traps, because we want more Runick space, but you could cut a couple of these, if you wish. Next, we have the Runick part of the deck. 3 Tip, 3 Fire, 3 Freezing Curse, for these are the best ones. Curse is an effect veiler. Flashing Fire destroys special monsters, and Tip such as any of the Runick cards in the deck. They also all act as instant fusions as well as every Runick card in this deck to get the Runick cards on the field. And in addition to this, they also allow us to possibly get extends for the generator part of the deck by summoning the level 9 Runick fusion. Our other Runicks, we have one of the field spell because we can recycle this with one of the monsters, and we can also only need it once to get more card draw if we have multiple Runicks in the opening hand. 2 Slumber to protect our generators, or prevent them from being destroyed by bigger monsters. 1 Destruction to pop some floodgates that can give us problems. You could actually switch these around if you want to play 2 of this and 1 of this, or 3 of either of them. It's depending what your meta is like. 1 Terraforming to get both our field spells. Finally got my hands on 3 Prosperities. This is so nice. This card fixes a lot of the problems with the deck, because it means I don't really brick on the big ones anymore, because I can use this to take 6 cards here to get Lopter or Vala or the field spell if I need them. I'm so glad this is cheaper to get now, and I hope it doesn't go to 1 next list. And finally 3 Drolls. I play ones with a friend right now, but I'm playing 3. This can be any hand trap you want. It could be Ash, or it could also be another good generic card, like it could be Triple Tactics Talents and a Thrust. It could be Dark Ruler if you want to go second. This is just like a flex slot. I chose this one because I think it's the most decks I'll be seeing at that event. I think Menardi in particular will be very popular at that event. So that's for that. For the I haven't got any side deck yet because I'm determined what's going to be best for the meta that'll be there with all the new players. But it's probably going to be the usual stuff: Solemns, Evenlies, board breakers, and disruptions basically. For the extra, 2 copies of Generator Boss of Shadows, 2 copies of Yomanunda. So Boss of Shadows can be made with any number of level 9s, and you can send it to the graveyard, summon a Generator XC, and then you can attach material to the XC up to the number of cards under this one, so usually 2 or 3. Yomanunda gains 1,000 points for every material, so with this he can be 2-3k by himself. And he can also make both players draw a card and then put a card under him with material. So not only did he buff himself up, he also triggers your boss stage, and also eventually makes himself big enough to make a massive Zeus. I've had a couple of games where I've had an 8 material Zeus because of this card. Honestly, if you can keep this around for a couple of turns, because this deck will grind, and you can get Zeus down, you pretty much almost guarantee a win in the late game unless the opponent has a way to take out the material. And then we have 1 Hyperion for another negate. I'd be playing the Sky Fortress if I had it, but since I don't, we're actually playing a little link package. This is flexible. I might even replace it with Goddess after testing, but this is just another quick disruption. And again, I'd be playing SP if I had it, but that card's 100 quid, and I am not paying that much money for it. We have Double Baron. This is for the pot. I'll probably cut one of these for something else if I can think of it. But I like having 2 because if I may be boarding in Vela. If I do, that's level 1 tuner that can also make this with your generators. And then the Runicks, 2 Sleipnir, 1 Jury, and 1 Minium. I'm borrowing the Sleipnirs from friends for the event, so I haven't done yet. He's level 9 Runick, so he can work with all your generator cards. And during the battle phase, he can banish himself when your opponent's can't to the end phase, which can take material off of XCs like Caesar. It can just stop big monsters like Zeus from attacking you, or access code, as an example. And it can also make tokens during your opponent's turn, which you can use to block, to chain block your field spell. Jerry's just here to recycle the fountain, and Ian's just here to, if we need to set our Runick cards because the fountains don't stay up. So we can put this up and protect them, so we get guaranteed destruction during our opponent's turn. Is this deck going to be the top deck in that event? No. Will it be less prepared for than other decks? I think so. So yeah, wish me luck in the OTS. I'll try to bring some videos from that event, some deck profiles of the top decks, and I might do a recap if I get time. And the Every Card and Spell Wheel video should be out tomorrow, as long as my computer stops sabotaging me. Thank you guys for watching and being patient with me on this. I will hopefully get more videos out for you this week. Thanks for all for watching. I'll see you next time.